Alright, the Wolves decided to switch the matchups, and I can understand the defensive adjustment. Ant's smaller, but quicker, so he can get into the body of Luka, while Jaden's got the length against Kai, but it's not the first time either of them have gone against those type of defenders, and it was more about the Wolves' physicality as a team. I haven't seen that type of ball pressure, point of attack defense, and those rotations since their first two series, but just that level of effort never allowed the Mavs to establish a rhythm from the start, so their stars missed some of their usual looks. But the obvious positive for them was the Wolves' turnovers, and a good amount were offensive fouls that contributed to Karl getting his sixth late, so it was basically a 2-for-1. They ended up finishing with 30 points off him, but the 20 in the first half just kept them in the game, and them not matching the Wolves' aggression on the other end was what cost them. The Wolves were downhill nonstop for either free throws or finishes early. That got them into a good rhythm, and that just carried over throughout the entire night. Now their stars were the ones making shots, instead of the other way around, and this game really showed how much the Mavs missed Derek Lively. His inside presence is one aspect, but without him, Jason Kidd couldn't stagger Daniel Gafford's minutes to keep him fresh throughout, and that forced Jason to either play Dwight Powell or Maxi Kleber. But neither of them provide rim protection, and Maxi's not even looking to shoot because he just came back from his injury, so there was just no value with him on the court. The Wolves got to touch paint a lot more compared to earlier in the series, and it showed last game once Derek went out, but especially in this game with them doubling down on their attacks. A lot of it was A and Mike in the first half, but then they made a concerted effort to get Karl involved in the third, and it's no coincidence all those finishes inside led to him going on a heater in the fourth. He wasn't making those same looks because he wasn't getting those same finishes in the first 3 games, but I still think Ant burned the clock way too much, and they just made tough bailouts. It came down to makes or misses in the end, but that late game execution from the Mavs all goes back to how the night started, and I don't expect them to make that same mistake again. Just watch the tape.
And he finds Reed, scoops it up.